Alright guys, so we are back with some more MX versus ATV Reflex. Today we have two different Red Bull straight rhythm tracks to show you, and the first one here is by C4 Detonator. It is sick. This is probably my favorite version of Red Bull straight rhythm in any video game. And I know we haven't, I know Red Bull straight rhythm has been made in many different games, but I guess I can't say because I know MX Simulator has it, or has done it in the past, and I'm sure it's really good there, but I don't really play that game. So, for me, out of the games I've played, MX Bikes has a straight rhythm in it. I believe it's in the standard game. Maybe somebody has made a custom map of it as well. And we've tried making it in Supercross, the Supercross games, and here in Reflex. Obviously, we have it, and this is the 2017 layout, I believe. C4 said he went to this specific event in person, so he could get all the minute details down to a T for this track, and it is fantastic. It's tough. The first lap, or the first run you saw us do, was probably the easiest way through it, or a very typical standard, if you can't hit the big line, that's the way you take it. The second run you saw here, or our scene, we're about done with it, is, I feel like, probably the way I took it most of the time. Because that beginning part, you get that quad, or whatever it was. Now for the third run here, we do mess up the beginning part here. We don't really get the triple in, and then we can only triple, we can't quad. So we step on, step off, triple, double. Now check it out. After the wall here, or the speed check, my bad, we triple up onto the table, for the step up table, and then we quad 5 or quinto. That is sick. That is super sick. It's really tough to get. I feel like it's definitely easier if you do a whip glitch, but you probably could get it without that, but it's a really tough line. And you can't just send it over the walls. He does have, or the speed checks, he does have invisible walls above him, so you can't hit the super cheesy dumb, send it off the wall and jump in like 7. You can't do that. He does have invisible walls at certain points. It is raceable, I believe. I was just using the free ride and just running, like I had a marker set up at the beginning, and then would just do the run over and over again until I got the run I was going for. But I actually was thinking he was going to have a wall in between the white line, to basically, if it's a raceable version, you would crash if you hit it, just to keep people from, crossing over or whatever. But the scaling on it is great. It is a bit big, it feels a bit wide, but I love it. It has to be that way. I feel like to give each lane enough room to have some, room for air, I guess, some wiggle room. If it was more narrow, I feel like it would be harder for a player such as myself or people of my ability to play it. You know what I mean? So definitely really do love the scaling that he went with for the Red Bull straight rhythm here, and it's tough. It's a very tough track. I feel like, to hit the big lines consistently in this Red Bull straight rhythm is tough. It's very tough. It's very easy to overjump, underjump. Yeah, we have some big full sends, but I feel like for the most part, it's the standard way is probably going to maybe be the fastest, unless you're super good at the game and can hit the big line every time. It definitely, consistency is a good thing. So C4 Detonator, awesome job, 2017 Red Bull straight rhythm. Okay, and here we have our second Red Bull straight rhythm, or straight rhythm. This is by MOF, and it's an old track. It was put up, I forget who it was put up by, but it was made by MOF and MOF, however you say it. And it was on the MX Maniacs is where it was originally at. And then it got brought to Darkslide's website and Reflex Central. So the track has been around for a while, and that was pretty much the straight rhythm. You do have some tables here, and then a section of whoops and a big double. And I'm assuming this is probably part of it, but I don't feel like it isn't as nice as C4's. It's a very good, it's cool. It's really cool. And then this part is just kind of, this is just connecting it back to where you start from. So it's basically a triangle, and this is how you get back. It just, you know, otherwise you would just be riding in a straight line, and I don't know, it makes it more fun. And keep in mind, again, this was released way before C4 Detonator's Red Bull Straight Rhythm was. So for when it came out, this was pretty sick, I'm sure. And it's still fun now. There are a few different lines you can hit, but for the most part, it feels like it's built to be hit one specific way. You know what I mean? And again, I think after you turn, that would be part of the straight rhythm. It kind of reminds me of the straight rhythms we do in Supercross, because we go diagonally across the stadium in Supercross, but we have to run it back like 3 times. So it isn't totally a straight line, but I mean it is, but it has 2 turns in it, and this is very similar. Where, I mean, this part I'm pretty sure is part of the straight rhythm as well, but he didn't have enough room in the map to have it be one run. You know what I mean? So C4 is that I feel like that is what makes C4 Detonator's Red Bull Straight Rhythm so special, because of how he was able to, I believe he said it is the biggest or the longest map or track ever made. So that is crazy, and it looks so good. And I'm sure it helps that, yes, C4 is awesome, super good at making these tracks, but he also got to be there in person. So like he said, and I already mentioned it, he got to examine and, you know, check out every detail to try to get it down to a T in Reflex, and he did a great job. But yes, this is a great track too. Just I mean, in my opinion, it isn't as good as C4's, but it was made way before C4 Detonator made his 2017. I don't even know. I don't even think this is based off of anything. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think it's just more Red Bull Straight Rhythm was a thing, and so they made a straight rhythm here. Unless it is based off something, I don't really know. If it's based off of a very old Red Bull Straight Rhythm, let me know, but I don't think it is. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't have all the Red Bull Straight Rhythm layouts memorized, so I definitely wouldn't be the one to know that answer. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.